Howdy and welcome back to another RSG stream special edition. We are doing the Thrawn event. It is back, ladies and gentlemen, and I brought along my heterosexual life mate. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of him, but you know I'm the troll extraordinaire, Dr. Finn Medicine Woman, who will be joining me as we discuss the Imperial Chimaera Legendary Ship event. He's back. He's back, Finn. The blue guy's back. His ship's back. It's been a long time waiting. It's time to get him. And we're here to break it down. You excited?
Yes, I am.
You don't sound excited. I think it was.
Well, I'll be excited more in a couple days when I can actually do it.
Right. Well, Finn didn't plan ahead properly. I did. So I've got the ships and everything to do this event. So we're going to do it. And you can see I've done up to the 6-star event for Thrawn already. I already had a 6-star Chimera. But I want the full 7 stars. So we're going to go here and break it down. So you can see for the recommendations, it says 85. You need requirements. Ghost, 7 stars. Phantom, 7 stars. You need Rebel ships at 7 stars. It gives you a strategy, but no. So we'll skip that part. So when we hit the battle, we can see, we'll break down all the ships you'll need. Basically, it comes down to the ships you'll need, as it's shown here, will be... now I've got... we'll set the lineup here in a second. But you'll need Biggs, Wedge, Ghost, Phantom. You'll need either Biston or Cassian's Ewing to do this, correct? And the big thing is to have Biggs in your starting lineup. What is this Wedge? I don't know why they keep putting Wedge in my starting lineup. Every time I do this, I'm going to check to see if that's Wedge. Oh, it's Biggs. Okay, good. I was about to say, you better not do that. Now, the Ghost and Phantom, you get through... where are the locations you get those, Finn? Those are the ship current tokens, right?
Yep. Fleet Arena store.
Right. Cassian's is...
you can also farm them from hard nodes, by the way.
Yeah, you get them from hard nodes. Some of these have hard nodes. Some of them have guild tokens you can use, or the guild event store. There's some ships that you can get it from there. Not recommended. Just stick with the ship store and stuff. Now, Cassian's Ewing's unique in that you can get them out of Cantina tokens, out of the Cantina store, right? Biggs and Wedge you can get out of GW. You can get them all kinds of places. The big one that's the toughest to get is really Biston's, if you're farming, just because it only appears, I think, in the ship token store, if I'm correct.
Correct.
And so for a lot of people, that was why it's a pain to get that more than it is Cassian's ship. Now my characters and ships are pretty maxed out, so there shouldn't really be a problem. You will need Admiral Akbar to do this, right? I'll leave Wedge as my first reinforcement in case anything goes horribly bad. Now, I've never done this battle before, so it should be interesting. Now, from what I've been told, Finn, it's supposed to be pretty easy. But they said that about the Thrawn event. And
no, they didn't say Thrawn was going to be easy. We told you it was going to be easy to make you lower your guard, but that had nothing to do with it.
Okay, so y'all played me. Okay, so let's go into the battle. We're going in, Finn. We're going in full throttle. That'll keep those TIE fighters off our ass.
All right,
here we go. So we're going for Thrawn. I'm so excited, and I've saved up my credits, Finn, so we can gear them up and everything when we get done. It'll be exciting.
So first thing, if you guys are thinking about like what to do in order to beat this mission, Biggs is going to be your key character. He's going to be your taunter. You'll want to make sure you get target locks on different characters, because when you apply the target lock, Biggs does his taunt. And if your other ships are a little bit weaker, the fact that Biggs is taunting kind of covers for that. Right. So you want to make sure you have a really strong Biggs ships. And you should anyways, if you guys are doing anything in fleet. Biggs is like the #1 tank. So definitely make sure you're working on Biggs and his ship in particular in order to make sure you can survive during this event.
Right. Now, the thing about using the Akbar is, most people use a couple tricks, right? The first thing that I always like to do with Akbar is you see his second ability here, sees the advantage. Now, what it does is it'll put a buff on everybody. I always like to use this one first, right? So I'll throw that on Biggs, right? And everybody else gets a buff. And what it does is it gives them the buff right there. So when next time comes around, I can use... Now, this is on 1x speed. I don't like that. I'm going to go 2x speed. Now, you want to get target lock. Now, the cool thing is you've got some ships that do target lock. I think Cassian's does it. Bison's does it. So does
And Phantom.
the
Yeah.
Phantom. So you're good. And Biggs on his basic will do it. So here you see target lock. Bam, he's already got his advantage up. Now I can save this one, right? Um, but now I'm just going to use basic attack now that I've got target lock up and save it. Now this is a good ability too. So the first thing I always like to do is you can use his stealth one. So I'll use this on Phantom. Get him stealth. No, he'll taunt. So let's do the Cassian there. There you go. Bam. You get multiple attacks. Cassian can use an attack. So let's do this. Bam, bam. So we already got rid of one. And now everybody's got a nice little buff on them. See, there we go. Now I can keep going. I want to get my target locks going on again. So this time I use another target lock. Damn, he's got his advantage back up. Now I've got 4 ships with buffs on. When you use this ability, it's watch. So go ahead and use his AoE. Should get some assist from somebody there. There you go. And bam, hit hard. Go ahead and finish him off. So we're looking really solid. I can save this. So just go ahead and keep using basics. As Grande would say, use a basic. Now it's just using basics here. There you go.
And the strategy as it is with most of these events, make sure you're paying attention in the top left in terms of how many waves and stuff you have.
Right.
You want to try and go into the last wave. Even if you think it's going to be easy, it's always a good idea to make sure you go into that last wave with all of your cooldowns or as many of your cooldowns as possible up. So that's always going to be kind of one of the things you'll want to make sure you're paying attention to, the number of waves and what your cooldowns are.
Yeah. Now, the first ship I want to get rid of is this TIE Reaper, because this one will just make your life miserable. So we're going after Mr. Jolly. Now I want to do a target lock. There we go. Don't want to use this one because this... Well, I've got one stealth ship. I could do it. I'm not going to get many others. Well, I could get another. Now it's 2 turns away, so we'll go ahead and use this. Do an... I hit a basic. Oh, I hate the delay. Now I want to use his big one to get an assist and get him off the field. Good. Now I just got to get focused on... Now I want to go ahead and use this one, get everybody a buff, times 2 damage. Start hitting on Vader's ship. Now, I don't need to heal, right? I want to save this in case the... hits the... You know what? Now, Finn, would you just use his basic attack here, or would you use his buff?
I would use his basic.
That's all right. You do want to use it. I was seeing if you were paying attention.
You already have you have crit chance on most of your ships anyways, yeah. And it just provides advantage. And so with crit chance up, advantage isn't going to really provide a huge benefit. So
yeah. Well, now if he dies, then our plan was foiled. Now, this time I'm going to use the correct one and go AoE. There we go. Let's see. I can stealth another ship. Let's stealth. Let's see. We'll do this. There we go. Now it's just a matter of getting rid of these TIE fighters.
Now, lucky in these events.
Oh, he resisted my target lock, but now I can heal. Now I can heal my bigs.
In these events, the TIE fighters don't evade as much as you notice in Fleet.
Oh,
so
yes.
It's not as bad. So you won't feel the pain like you do in Fleet Arena if you guys are active in it.
All right, so far so good. I'm gonna get target lock. There we go. Keep the target lock going. Oh, here comes the big AoE. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no.
So if you guys aren't familiar with Chimaera's ship, he has one that does a lot of AoE damage and takes away turn meter. And then his ultimate one is that he can basically kill any target and then does damage to the peripheral ships.
Yeah.
So one thing you always want to make sure, especially against Chimaera, is you have more than one ship. Because if he gets to that ultimate ability, he's going to kill that one ship, and then you need to make sure you have something else at least to stand.
Yeah.
So make sure you're watching when you're doing your reinforcements and what runs the Chimaera ship, what their turn meter is. So if you're close, if your ships aren't as high level as Rangers and you guys don't have the characters leveled up and you don't have all the abilities up, make sure you're monitoring what turn and everything the Chimaera's on, so that you can make sure you have an extra ship waiting, ready to go before he does his ultimate.
Now I'm going to use his special from Akbar. And now I can use my double attacks. Use my double abilities. Come on. Bam! Oh, oh, he was. Oh, that's okay. We'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then voila! Finn, we are the wieners.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
So I got 1 million credits. I got 50 crystals, and I got 100 Thrawn shards. Yay! Hell, that may put me over the top to do both my capital ships. Now you also get, on top of that, you also get an achievement, which is a Zeta ability. Once you level him to 7 stars, I believe, or complete the event.
Yeah, once you get to the 7-star,
I got to level him first.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it is. So you get the.
You get one for that too,
You
and
get
then
one for this. You get 50 crystals and all that stuff there, right?
Yeah, but you don't get a Zeta for that one. The
right.
Zeta
You don't get the Zeta, but you get the Zeta once you do his ship. So we're going to go ahead and knock that out. So we'll flip down to here. You can see I can do Endurance and I can do Chimaera, but we want to do Chimaera first. And I'll get Zetas for both those. So upgrade 2 million. Yes, please. So you see I got a 7-star Thrawn. Very nice. Oh, 4,000 galactic power. Very nice. And I want to see if I can... What am I missing for this? I can upgrade his last ability too because of that. Look at this, Finn. Bam! -1 on the cooldown. Oh, I would have thought I got some GP for that. I guess not. So you got that. Now I just need to finish. If you go back to my ships, now I go back to my the other one. I do have it. I'll wait till I get. I'll do my Galactic War. I'll finish up Endurance here and knock him out and basically finish up this ship as well. So I'll have all my 7-star ships, and you can see I already got the blueprints. I just have to upgrade, but little short on the credits. Credits are a real issue. Now wait a minute, I just did that achievement.
Yeah.
Where's my
It's a little bit of a glitch.
Oh no.
It registers that you have it, but you need to leave and restart the game.
Oh
and
no.
then it'll come when you come back in, it'll do that. I noticed that earlier with one of my other ships.
Oh really?
As well.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that's nice to know. But you'll get 25 crystals.
But you'll get it, don't worry.
You
You'll still get it. You just need to you need to close the game and then reopen it.
Right. So we will do that offline. But that's kind of the event. You know, any other tips or tricks that you want for people to know about this event that they should know about, Finn?
Well, okay, so I'll put this out there as well. For those of you guys that are really trying to get Chimaera, you don't need a 7-star Chimaera to be competitive in fleet. Most of your fleet battles, even if you're at the higher end, will usually not even get to the point where you need your 4th reinforcement, which is really what that 7-star provides. Right. So if you guys are not able to get the 7-star, do not worry. It's nice to have it, but it's not going to be the end of the world if you guys don't get it. Chimaera 6-star and even 5-star is a really good ship. So just try to get as high as you can because it is one of the better capital ships in the game. As long as you get it unlocked, you guys are in a good position.
That's right.
So just focus on getting it unlocked. Don't worry too much about the rest of it. And if you can get a 7-star, great. Get it unlocked is the primary goal.
That's right. All right. And you can see that my fleet power went up. I've got my lineup there set so I can go ahead and do battles. So that's really nice. So yeah, so that's the Chimaera event in a nutshell. You know, just do the best you can. You know, if you don't get it here, you know, a lot of things with these events, right? You know, people ask us all the time, if you don't get it fully maxed out the first time, let's say like you get your Thrawn, the character at 5-star, that's okay. He's still viable at 5-star. If you get the ship at 5 or 6 stars, that's okay. Wait till it comes around. You know, just things with the Emperor or Yoda or any of these other characters, right? I mean, the only two you have to kind of go all in for is Luke and Rey, but that's okay. You know, it's a progression. Again, we've always said that this game is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a collection game, and that's what it really comes down to. So, all right. So we've done the Thrawn event. I think we can close it out here. If you have questions about this, you can come to our Discord, the RSG Discord. We'll have everything linked up in the description of the video. We have got a great community there. We will be able to answer all your questions and help you out with whatever you need. That's what we're here for. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. Support the channel, subscribe. We got more videos coming up. We've got the new player guide that we're putting together from the stream we did for new player events. We got a lot of great stuff. And I know Finn is working hard on all that stuff, and we'll have that out soon. And we're going to be kind of revamping some of the other stuff that we've done previously. We're going to start doing some other videos to help, you know, newer players kind of, and older players see the events and see what they need to do. And if you want to know what not to do, go back and watch the old Thrawn videos of 7 hours of me drinking and destroy my liver of how not to do Thrawn. That's the kind of fun stuff we like to do here. So on behalf of myself and Dr. Finn, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll check you out next time. Bye.